To end the chaos going on with ICE, Alderman Ray Lopez says it's time for President Trump to take a page out of Republican President Ronald Reagan's immigration playbook and offer amnesty. Francisco Ortega lived in Chicago without legal papers for 11 years before President Ronald Reagan gave the Mexican immigrant and millions of others the opportunity of a lifetime, United States citizenship.
Since then, I've been having a good life here. I worked for a long time, and now I'm retired, but still my family is in good condition. They don't have no problems of any kind.
Citizenship allowed Ortega and his family to not only work, but get educations and buy homes, all contributions to the American economy, which was part of Reagan's motivation when almost 40 years ago he signed the bipartisan Immigration Reform and Control Act. The main part of the bill was granting amnesty to undocumented people who had been in the country for a few years.
President Reagan was a big supporter of this legislation. He was the governor of a border state. He understood, the needs for immigrant workers and the economy. And, he also wanted to broaden the base of the Republican Party.
But 40 years later, the tide has turned among Republicans. And as ICE continues its aggressive enforcement on the streets of Chicago, Alderman Ray Lopez says it's time to put an end to the chaos. The 15th Ward Alderman has sent a letter to President Trump asking him to grant amnesty and pardons for the millions of long-term undocumented residents.
Those individuals who have clean, clear criminal records for the last 10 years should be given a way to become citizens, a path to come out of the shadows and formally be part of our economy and our way of life.
Lopez suggests charging each person $2,500 for an application. He says DACA-eligible individuals would be exempt.
Now is the perfect time for him to rise above, take the moral high ground, as crazy as that sounds, and lead this country out of this chaos that we're seeing right now.
It's chaos that Ortega says is completely unnecessary and unfair to hardworking residents.
The people that don't have legal papers are really in bad shape right now. They don't want to come out of their houses, and it's bad for the economy and everything.
Alderman Lopez has yet to hear from the president, and he's not expecting to. And because immigration has become such a political hot potato, amnesty has been talked about in Washington for years, but has never materialized since the 1980s.